Oh, great. We're going to begin the adventure. Legacy of the Wizard. So, I've played this once a long time ago, and I know some of the basics, but I'm just going to try to figure my way through it. I remember it's important to start as Pochi, because this character basically can't use most of the items. And I am going to be drawing, or attempting to draw a map as I play through this, to make sure I don't get extremely lost. I know what the basic layout of the map is, but I don't know exactly, so I'm sure I'm going to put the starting point somewhere not in the right spot, but hopefully that won't be a problem. And I think that ladder down is the only way to go. Yep. Here we go. So already there's an area I can't get to, and I need a character who can jump higher. And one of the benefits of this character is that it isn't damaged by most enemies, or maybe all enemies, I'm not sure. Oh, I can also break a block or move a block there to get down there. Okay. Maybe I should check the... How do I change my FPS? Well, hopefully that won't cause me problems later. I think I'm already streaming at 60. I should be paying more attention to what's down there. Okay. Treasure? I guess I need a key to open that up. And I've got 2 of them. That, I'm assuming, is magic restore. Okay, good. Oh. Full damage. Let's check on right here. That is full damage? Okay. What have I gotten myself into? Those look bad. I think that's poison. This looks like bread. A little bit of health back. Okay, I've already put my starting point in the wrong spot. So I need to adjust my map a little bit. Sorry. the manual I read, made many mentions about how important it is to make a map of your journey. Okay. Can I get up here? Yep. Oh, that was close. Lots of money? Ooh, that's a lot of money. And yet again, I have not placed my map in a good spot. So, hold on a second. I need to grab some more paper. Okay, so I need to adjust my map. Apparently the dungeon is a lot wider than I thought it would be. Might as well stay on this screen so that there's a little something to listen to as I draw many more map squares. And then hopefully this map version will be plenty large enough for the rest of the game. Though I won't be surprised if it's not. I think the last game I drew maps out for would have been Legend of Zelda 2. Okay. Oops. Need a much bigger desk. Okay. Whoops. Probably shouldn't be standing on top of enemies when I kill them. Castlevania Cross. So I'm marking as many screen transitions as I can, in the hopes that I will know where to go when using other characters. Oh. Shop. Oh, it's a dead end. But there is a painting of the princess, I think that was what the manual referred to. I wasn't paying attention to the path down there. I think this is all blocked off. Yep. That looks all blocked off too. Can't go down there. Okay. Sort of looks like I'm completely walled off. I don't know if there are hidden paths or not. Oh, there is a path down here. Is there? Okay. For some reason I could not see that path. I think that's a magic potion and a life potion. I have a lot of gold, so I might as well. I'll grab the magic one because I don't think I'm going to be getting hurt too much. Famous last words. Oh, so we really are blocked off here? Oh, okay. There's a wall completely across the right hand side here. And treasure. But I need jumping or flying ability or something to get these treasures. Can I get down there? Oh, I can. Okay. I suspect those... Come on. Monsters are demonstrating... There's a secret path up there? This looks like a shark or a dolphin or something. Oh. Power glove. Okay. So from what I remember, that is something only the father characters can use. And will that go away on its own? Okay. Just try and get really low on light or magic. That looks like it's completely walled off. I kind of feel like I've already reached a dead end, but not being very efficient killing those guys, so I don't think I'm getting ahead on life at all. Or magic. I wonder if I could jump. Oh, I could probably get those. Is that not a chest? Oh, it was a mimic. Okay. So I don't think I can do anything with this yet. And it's cool that... Oh! I don't have to shoot. Okay, that's good to know. I don't know why, because I was jumping into blocks earlier, and I just kind of assumed I had to shoot to get ones that were not above me. So maybe I need to go down this... No, this was like a walled off area, wasn't it? doesn't seem to be anything in that little box. No, I do not have any turbo button turned on or anything, and it looks like the default is for some extreme rapid fire. Don't want that. That character up there reminds me of the eggplant wizards from Kid Icarus. Pretty sure those are just decorative and not actual doors, although I could be wrong. Maybe I should make sure. I thought I tried to go in one before. Oh. Okay. I was going to try to jump on his head, but missed. Okay, so I forgot I had not ventured down here. Maybe I should start higher up in case there's something I can only reach from up high. Like a treasure chest? Although, I'm not sure if I can make this jump. Okay, that, I believe, is a crystal that lets you return home. Oh, the cross kills everything on that segment. Come on. Oh, ouch. Okay. I think this leads back to the area. Yeah. Okay, so down here is an inn, and walled off. This is walled off. On the left, I think I placed my map ladder in a really weird spot, but oh well. That is incredibly cheap, so I will do that. And this will let me equip the items I found. So if I need to recharge my magic, I can. If I need to warp back to okay, so what's with that ladder to nowhere? Oh, I really need to... Okay. I need something small and heavy to be a marker on my map, because I can tell I'm going to get lost real easy. Sorry, I will be right back. Okay, I got myself a quarter. Come on. Okay. Okay, here's another portrait. Ladder down. Some kind of treasure I don't know how to get to yet. Presumably I would be coming up from below. Leaping wizards. No. Should have known better. Okay, now I cannot see what I'm doing. This treasure and inn is completely walled off. At least it looks like it. Not sure if that lion thing is an enemy or just decoration. Okay. Another portrait. And I would need either a really high jump, flying, or the gloves to get up there. And I think this is my only route to go, so I'm gonna... Oh, okay. I'm getting hugged by dragons. Yeah, I might need to get some more paper because I don't want to go to that end just yet. But I am gonna grab some more paper. Sorry, be right back. Okay, so I'm nearing the bottom of my theoretical map, and I'll need to draw a whole other sheet. If I go much lower. Don't think I want that. Okay, so my only choice is to go down. Okay, about half magic. Just kind of cleaning up my notes here a little bit. So that I know for sure which paths are one way. I have a feeling I know what's down here. Yeah, so this is the dragon. That is definitely not the bottom of the map because there is another floor below me. Pardon me while I draw one line. So we'd need the power glove or the mattock to get through here. There's also a path up. Some treasure. So what is on the right side? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Got it in time. Okay. Yet another portrait. I feel like there are way more portraits in the game than I remember. And from what I remember, I think those are warp points once you get certain items. Why are there two ladders up here? Oh, that's why. So then what's up here? Is this the screen I fell through? Yeah. Oh, this leads up to this thing. My map is terrible. I have things proportioned very weirdly. So there's another ladder up here. Yeah, this map is gonna be a mess. I'm pretty sure I would just fall right through here, and I don't want to do that right now. Jerk. I think I would need jump or flying to get up there. Okay, so now I need to draw a little bit more of a map. I think my only path forward is the bottom right. Exciting map drawing action. Oh, I'm all turned around. I turned my map upside down. Oh yeah. And we're ready for the next floor down. wait for these guys to come back and hopefully get a lot of magic back. Well, that didn't work. Okay. This looks like some sort of scary maze. And I've also drawn my map a little off-kilter. That is a door down below? Maybe? Huh. I'll try wandering. Oh, I guess I can't wander around in here. Because there is no path out from here. Okay. Already lost. There we are. Getting quite lost already. So this is another map. They sure do like these weird dead ends, like in this upper left corner. But maybe those are some breakable paths. Is that ladder a one-way? No. And then there's another ladder that is directly under some spikes. This looks very foreboding. I guess those are just background. Sure are a lot of ladders. Oh yeah, I really did not budget a lot of room for all of the landmarks in each floor, especially on this segment of my map. Come on. What is up with this? I want to take a peek at what's in the shop first. some life. Sure, I will buy this elixir. Yet another ladder down. There's like 5 or so ladders down in this area. And this area is completely walled off from the previous one. Okay, what is up with these ladders to nowhere? Maybe I should grind a little bit of money to stay at the end. Come on, give me money. They seem to be only giving me magic. I wonder if only certain enemies give you money. I'm gonna try carefully checking these ladders. So this leads to an inn. Which is kind of weird because there's an inn right above it. Hey, hi Quebs. What have you been up to? Oh. Oh, glad to hear that. I think I might have played this a really long time ago, like maybe 30 or more years ago, so I don't remember a lot about it. Oh! Maybe I can... Yeah, lawn care is one of my least favorite activities, and I'm glad I don't have to do it anymore. I'm doing pretty good, how are you? Come over here. Yeah. I have a quick question for you, because this is like the first time I've ever done like streaming and stuff, but is the audio level okay? The voice in the game? This thing does not want to help me sneak through that. Alright. Thank you for letting me know. Man. Okay, let's try this maze-like room. Okay, that was a locked door. I'm sure there are hidden passageways all over the place here. See if I can get a little bit of money. What is this dude hiding behind the background? Oh, that'll be useful. Sweet. I know, it looks like a dog to me. It's got the standard dog ridges along the back, standard dog hands and not paws, and he's clearly got a tail, so definitely a dog. Yeah. Yeah, just like Cerberus. It's a dog that breathes fire. So I think I need to go up and over. I've been drawing a map, but I think I've already made like a huge mistake. I'm sure these maps will need to be adjusted sometime. Okay, so there's a path over here. I'm gonna estimate right about here. Some weird ladder going on over here. So I caught a little bit of you playing Sweet Home the other day, and I think that will be a very cool and interesting playthrough. These look suspiciously like Flappy Birds. Oh. That's the wrong button. Okay. Yeah, I think oh, there was absolutely no reason for me to go up here. I watched the movie because it was uploaded to YouTube, I'm sure completely legally. And, it's probably something you might want to watch after you're done with that playthrough, because there might be some spoilery content. But it was kind of interesting to see a Japanese take on a horror type movie. Alright, got enough money to stay at an inn if I need to. Oh, okay. Some bread. I guess that is hurting me. Okay. Very strange room. here just in case. Oh. I cannot get through there. Not with Pochi. Yeah, and all the sprite work looks really well done. I'm not... Was this... What year was that released? Do you remember? Pardon me as I draw a very crude map. Okay. Oh. Get me over there. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I'm really lost. Sure, that will be the first of many times. Hopefully I drew that ladder in the right spot. So I kind of got inspired to play this from... Well, I'd been wanting to play this for a while, and I was hoping it would become like a free Nintendo Switch Online deal. And I was, I think, in a stream of Renaissances, and I think Hungry Goria mentioned that it was part of this Namco Museum Volume 2. So I quickly downloaded it. Yeah, it seems there's a lot of Legacy of the Wizard fans congregating about. I doubt I can get through any of these walls here. Nope. Interesting. Some kind of treasure. So slugs. Giving me money. Not sure what the deal is with this thing. And we got an inn. And a block up there. So I think I would need the Matic to get it across there for that treasure. Okay. And one of these days, not anytime soon, but I will probably get that whatchamahoozy. Can't finish the thought. I can picture it. What's in here? Health and magic, but I don't think I really need either. Hollow Knight, yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Have not played through that, and it looked really cool. Okay, do these spikes hurt? Nope, just for decoration. So I'm curious, Quebs, did you draw a map when you went through this? Or do you just have a great memory? So I'm vaguely estimating 30 hours. But part of that is me not having much of a sense of direction. Yeah, I do enjoy games with maps, automatic maps, but there is something to be said about a game that forces you to really learn its layout. This is kind of a weird floor. Maybe I should be killing some of these if I'm planning to... Oh, that'll help. So, apparently this game is part of a series, although they're not, the games are not all the same. Oh. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm curious if you know if any other people have played other games in this series. I'm assuming they would all be Famicom releases. What's in here? Money. Armor and a crystal. Okay. So I suspect, and I'm gonna run with this theory for a while until I run into a wall, that items in shop can in theory be found elsewhere in the world. So I'm going to try to find them in the world instead of purchasing them outright. And if that's not correct, then oh well. I'll get to explore the entire map. And anyway, that armor looks like it would be something that wouldn't really be required to journey through the map, I don't think. Just something that would be useful. Oh, wrong button. Useful on boss fights or something. So as I just started streaming, I was... Oh crap. Nudging into my volume control. I was trying to figure out, is it better to use the Elgato streaming software, or is it better to use OBS? And I'm currently using the Elgato, whatever, Game Capture HD, which is kind of, it feels a little bit limiting, but the controls are pretty straightforward. Whereas with OBS, it looks like you have a lot of control over what you can do, but for some reason when I was testing it out, I could not figure out how to adjust the game volume outputting to my headphones. So it was like maximum volume blaring in my ear, even though my Windows volume was down to like 2. So if it were not for that, I would probably be using OBS. Oh, sweet. So I did notice when it started that it was like copyright Nihon Falcom, which I thought was cool, and I had no idea. I need to get another piece of paper for my map that's sprawling all over the place, so I will be right back. Yeah, that's right. OBS was blaring volume into my speakers, and I don't know if that was blaring volume into my headphones. So there was the volume control within OBS to control the game volume, and that would raise and lower, and I could see the bars adjusting appropriately, but it had zero effect on the sound going to my headphones. So I kind of gave up on that for a little bit. Turn off audio monitoring. I will try that. And one of the times I was testing it out, I think I had audio monitoring on, and I kept wondering why there was this extreme echo. It's like, oh yeah, maybe I should turn that off. Cool, thank you. I'm busy drawing a bunch of letters and lines on a map, so Pochi's gonna be just fine. Okay, I am jotting down that info. I will give that a shot for next time for sure. Thank you for the help. Yeah, when I started out using these things, it was just kind of baffling where to find all the various settings and things I thought I could do, I couldn't do, and your help is very appreciated. So I'm sure you have a big long list of games that you have queued up that you're planning to play. But I have a question. Are you able to emulate Nintendo DS games? Because I have a idea of something I might recommend for you sometime way in the future. Oh, that's cool. So I will leave it as a mystery until I actually suggest it. almost done drawing a giant grid line. I think I need like a drafting desk or something for all of these maps. Man. Okay. Oh, going into sleep mode. Oh yeah, I will definitely give that a shot. It'll be a beautiful work of art. O-P-Q-R-S-T-U-E. Alright. These maps are absolutely not going to line up correctly. There's lots of impressionistic ink smudges everywhere. Okay. Ready to move on to the next screen. What's in... Oh, I guess those lions are not statues. Boxing gloves? I did take a look at the manual. So I think those are items that make your attack stronger. And I'm gonna hold off on buying it right now. What? Whoops, man. Suspiciously walled off. Nothing up there. What is down here? Lots of cats. Crap. Yep. You'd think I would know which button is the jump button by now. Oh, that's... So I do remember the trick about holding up when you're on a spike. Saves you from getting hurt. Oh, come on. Special powers. Yeah, the manual mentioned... Oh, come on. So, Pochi doesn't get hurt by monsters. The dad can use the glove that moves boxes. The daughter can jump high and can use the matic. Come on. These jumps. Maybe I should look around before I try to go all the way around there. The mom can fly and some other stuff, and the son is basically useless unless you're trying to beat the game. Well, maybe not useless, but he's the last one you want to use. So it's very suspicious that there is a wall here and these weird spikes and jumps. So I wonder if there is some kind of a secret path over there. And I also kind of remember there was maybe a priority to using the characters, so... Oh, come on. Come here. Because Pochi... Come on. This is going to be rough. He really can't venture as much as the other characters. You might as well use him first. But past that, I don't... Oh, jeez. Come on. Maybe I should just bounce off of the cat. Yeah, that would have been the smart way to do it. Although I imagine another character would be a different one. Thanks, I will look into that. I do remember having some trouble with moving blocks around when I played it. 3, 4... Okay. and a ladder down, and a ladder up. The manual, like, made it pretty clear that pushing blocks would be one of the hardest parts of the game. Okay. Along with doing streaming, I have been contemplating doing my own little quick tutorials for some games like Paneled Upon, which I think is probably one of the funnest, greatest puzzle games ever made, and really happy that it got put on Nintendo Switch Online. But it's just kind of disappointing that they only have the Japanese language version, so the game mechanics are not necessarily obvious. Yeah, I probably should have linked to my YouTube channel. See if I can just drop a link in chat here. It's not much yet, but just a couple of... if I could figure out how to... No. Just go to the channel. I don't know if this is gonna work. Where did my chat window go? There we go. See how this goes. In shop. So I'm basically editing videos using whatever default... Oh, you're welcome. Whatever default Windows video editing program is. Why is there an in up here when there's an in right down here? I guess if you couldn't figure out the hidden block. But I am planning to upload these videos to YouTube. Oh, lovely. Not much there right now other than some oddball glitch videos and some captures from a game called Trash Panic for the PlayStation 3. No, I don't really need to stay at the end. This is all walled off. So Trash Panic is kind of an interesting game because it was for PlayStation 3 and it actually had native uploading and recording to YouTube, just for like video files, not for streaming. But it was kind of a cool thing that they had this ability way back then. Oh, okay, so that way you can mix and adjust the sound as needed and fix any glaring audio problems, I would imagine. Yeah, so I am doing the record locally with these. Oh, that's good to know. All I have to do is figure out how to use the editing software. Should have plenty of keys to get through here. And the locked doors do come back. Cool, thank you. Lots of spikes. I still have plenty of... Well, I do have lots of gold, so I might as well stay at the inn. It's a very interesting stay at the end, that it doesn't fill up your life and magic completely. That's something. Got a skeleton brigade going on here. More bread and a shop. Some sort of wand. I'm gonna take a quick peek at the manual, because I'm not sure what wand that is. I have no idea what that is. I'm going to take a little, make a little note of that, and maybe I can, by process of elimination, figure out who can equip that in back at home. Alright, another inn. I feel like they're sending me a message. There's like a million inns all over the place. I'm sure they're all the same. Apparently I'm in the tourist section. Okay, this is a dead end? Or is it? Okay. Getting hurt. So I can see where this is probably the reverse side of a one-way path that I might have... Oop, I'm not that hurt. Might have fallen down a giant pit and ended on the left there. So let's... This is very strange. Oh, yeah. So there's 4 locked doors on the left there. And there's no way for me to get back unless I have 4 keys. So hopefully you get these characters drop keys. Yep. Okay, that's good. Nope. Come over here. This is going to be fun trying to farm. So one thing I noticed while playing this, and this is on the Switch, is that you can just hold in the fire button and you will quickly drain all your magic, because it's got sort of an auto rapid fire. Was that like this on the NES version, or whichever version you played? Come on, give me keys. Oh, I do have 4 keys. Okay. I might as well stay at the end. Got plenty of money. Okay. and the cats also drop keys. It seems like the enemies tend to drop the same types of items every time. If that's... oh, except for poison, that I'm sure that's kind of random. Yep. Oh, don't go down there. Although that one dropped money. Okay. This, yep, wrong way. I need to go back through the hidden wall. Climbing the walls like cats. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I wouldn't really count that spoilery. It is cool that they thought that through as a game mechanic. I think there was just an inn over here. Yep, just an inn. What's down here? Oh, that is where I just came from. Well. I regret everything. Bouncing balls of justice. Cannot seem to kill them. But I was pretty sure I killed some of them earlier. Yeah, I might need to stay at the inn. Need to put a big no on my map where that was. No. Okay. Oh, that'll do. One more key. Come on. Oh. Thank you. That was some very smoggy hot marjoram. No, I didn't. Well, it won't hurt that bad because I'm right next to the inn. Man. Anytime you want to give me a key would be great. Probably am too low on magic for them to do that. Well, I'm pretty soon I'm gonna be too low on gold. Or wait, no, I got tons of gold. I just kind of realized that the UI for the number values is a bit like an abacus, where the upper numbers are worth more than the lower numbers. Don't know if that was how they envisioned it or not. Alright. Come on, give me a key. Another thing about streaming I wasn't quite sure about is the blinking. So I think I'm recording and or playing at 60 FPS. And I'm not sure why things are... Like, my character will sometimes disappear if it's doing a blinking thing or using the invisible ring. There we go. But maybe if I use OBS, that'll be a lot easier to control. Alright. So I need to figure out how do I get out of here. I need to go up and left. I'll look in the upper right just to be sure, but I could have sworn it was completely walled off. At least for Pochi. And I probably shouldn't be sitting on the spawn points like that. Or the... Yeah, so like right here, I'm invisible. I'm sure I'm invisible on your screen too. There we go again. Invisible dog. Oh, it looks fine to you? Okay, maybe it's just the... Okay, does it show up as blinking? Ugh. Okay. We are out of there. And I think... Okay, well, that's good to know. Hi there. Let's go back here. This is where the armor was. I feel like I'm probably missing a path somewhere that I didn't write down correctly on my map. That's completely walled off. These rock guys. The shop. I think this just had generic stuff. Yeah. Well, it was cheap stuff. That was good. An inn. A matic block. I'll just make sure I can't bust through that somehow. If I can get that rock guy to come down here. Maybe I can use Pochi to ride. Oh, come on. My instinct is to jump over those gaps, but I see I should be just walking down. Oh, come on. I'm sure this is the intended strat. Oh, come on. Nope. At least not for Pochi. Let's go over here. Yeah, I think there might have been a way for me to break into that long vertical chamber with a ladder, maybe? Yeah. Oh, did I just ignore that treasure chest? How do we get in there? Yeah, I just completely missed it. I'm gonna guess this is just, yeah, just life. Yeah, I wrote a really bad note on my map that I needed the Matic to get that chest, but that was because I wasn't reading the map correctly. I should probably check the ceilings more frequently, just in case there's like a block or something I can bust through. It's kind of a weird setup. Oh no, okay. Yeah, that was like the spot where I fell down. So... I'll take one more look around, and if I don't find a path easily, I'll try warping back home just so I can save my progress. And then maybe when I go through that room above here again, I'll be more careful and not fall through the floor. And I wrote that note on the wrong part of the map. Come on. So that flicker is okay for me. Apparently the character flickering is a slightly different speed. Oh, I should check over here too, just in case there's like a false floor. Nope. Alright. In. Check along the ground. Shop. Okay, there was a part earlier where I could see enemies going through blocks, and that helped point out a hidden path, but none of those characters are moving through blocks, so I think it's safe to ignore that. Hope you enjoy the sound of jumping. Okay, nothing in there. Because I do have the crystal, I believe, which warps me home. Okay. Down is the spike room with the cats. Oh, I wonder if I can get the lion over here. Or one of these others. Nope. They don't want to... Oh, here we go. Come on. Nope. Nothing up there? Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Nothing in there. So if I go down, that's the cat room with spikes, which then leads to the room with even more spikes all over the place. There is an item there, so maybe I do have to buy stuff from the shop. But I will try heading back home anyway, just to be sure. If I can remember how to... There we go. I don't remember actually checking what was in here. Oh yeah. Expensive crystal, medium health. Okay, see if I can save this and not destroy my progress. And also check with Grandma. Okay, I did pick up the power glove, but I think I still need to use Pochi to look around. Okay, whatever that wand was actually something I could have equipped with Pochi, so I think it's not anything that would let me explore. Probably something that improves your attack somehow. Maybe it increases the range of your shot or something. Okay. Let's move the map around. Make some better notes. And try to maneuver back to the spot where I fell through the floor once and couldn't get back up. Although that may have been just me not controlling the game right. Did I already lose? Oh, no. My map's all over the place. Okay. Yeah, let's try checking back into one of these other rooms real quick. Make sure there's nothing hidden down here. Interesting that there's like a low path and a high path there. I'm doing a little bit better job with my notes of showing where there's like a floor or ceiling all the way across, so I know more or less if I've been through that whole area. Yeah, I think down here it was just kind of walled off. There didn't seem to be a way through, and nothing destructible. For whatever reason, that ladder is purple. Hopefully that doesn't mean anything. And bottom right was where I got that power glove. Let me double check just to make sure. Oh, going the wrong way. Or am I? I am. Maybe there were some more hidden blocks I missed over there. Maybe something up here? Okay, hidden block there. That was a mimic. I'm guessing this whole wall is for sure not something I can get through. Here's the shark room. Yeah, these walls look pretty sturdy. Okay, that enemy just kind of died, and I'm pretty sure I didn't shoot him. Make a better note about this being a walled-off area. Alright, clearly you can climb that. Okay. It's kind of cool that the enemies will highlight the hidden paths for you if they happen to travel that way. Oh. Okay, and long horizontal hallways. Down ladder. Lots of blocks all over the place. Oh, that was probably poison or something bad. Here's that, oh, jump, giant ladder, and this mysterious ladder that goes to nowhere, or even if you got to it from below, it wouldn't really help you, and a treasure stuck under there. In an item you have to get from above somehow. And I think there's a one-way drop over here. Yeah, this leads to the inn above the dragon. I wonder if I can... Oh, interesting. Oh, I can't even get to it. going on here? I guess that must be a block I have to destroy. So maybe I could somehow maneuver across this pit on one of these dragons. Oh, I'm sure that's going to work out great. I'm pretty sure the path to the right is walled off. Come on. No, I don't think that's going to work out. Well, I'm going to try falling on the right. Dragonland. And I'm pretty sure here I could not go to the left. Because yeah, there was a block there. Okay, so here's where my map got real bad, because there's the end of my sheet kind of colliding with this corner here. And I'm sure I made a big old mistake when I was trying to continue the map onto another piece of paper. Let's see. This is just some kind of weird wraparound. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the other path up there, I would need a boost to get up to that upper right. But this enemy is not going to cut it. And maybe I can get that other enemy over here, this guy, up into this ladder area. Come here. Maybe. Maybe not. How high can you jump? Pretty high. But I don't think he's gonna jump up here. So let's look around this way. Can I get up here? I feel like I should be able to use these guys for leverage, but they are slippery. No, maybe not. This is the floor of many ladders down. Everything's wall up there. And then there's this weird spiral towards a shop. Where does that go? Let me just make sure none of these walls are breakable. Okay, and what was down here? An inn? Oh. Maybe I didn't no, this was the area that had lots of weird ladders to nowhere. And none of these are destructible. Okay, so I'm getting closer to the area where I fell through the floor. No path through here. Yep, no path. This is the inn? Yeah. And this lets me actually into the floor. Maybe I did not explore over here enough. Interesting. This looks like a new way to go. Or not. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is definitely an area I've not been in before. Or at least this part of it. Okay. This shop has cheap stuff. But, oh, I forgot to re-equip stuff when I left home. Well, let's see what's in this chest first. Hopefully I can cheat and... oh, come on. No, I can't jump high enough. Yeah. Oh, well, that's nice. Okay, shop, and then there's a ladder down and to the left. Okay. And, oh, alright. Gotta make some reference numbers on my map so that they line up. This room's gonna be... oh! Okay. So this is a room on my hand-drawn map that I kind of put a bunch of other notes on accidentally already, so this is gonna be great. I'm sure there are hidden paths all over the place. Or not. Okay. Well, I will turn one of those notes into a question mark. Huh. I'll just shoot around a little bit to make sure. No? Hmm. And I think this and the shop were the only... Come on, let me in here. Alright. I can't see where I am. Okay, I'm just gonna assume there's no path through over there. Very suspicious room. But I can still try another path. Oh, I kind of forgot about the keys. Mysterious background monsters. I'm going to be a little more conscientious about checking the edges of the map here, just in case there's a pathway down or around. Maybe I should check all these letters. No? Trying to follow maze rules and check every path along the way. I'm betting some of these holes used to be treasure chests that I've already picked up. I'm sure there's something I could do if I could get over in that room on the left. Every path I go to seems to be pretty well walled off. Oh. Aha! It was there for a reason. Oh. I needed Flappy Bird to get in there. And they've disappeared. Maybe I don't need to jump all that... Oh, come on. Oh, I shouldn't have tried that. I wasn't high enough. There we go. Okay, we have a new path. Hey, there's the punching gloves. So that was an item that I did see in the shop, but found on the field in a treasure chest. Maybe I should kill a bunch of enemies because I have 0 keys. Thank you. And there's a door up there. Lots of doors. What is this thing? A bear or something. I should probably have paid a lot more attention to the path up there. What would going through those... Oh! Locked doors don't seem to have much of a purpose here. But maybe they're just like an easy way through the map for the other characters who can't plow through enemies. All this ladder for nothing. No, I want to go down. This way? Maybe I can't kill those? What are these things? They look kind of like teddy bears crossed with king crowbars or something. Okay. This part of the map is quite cramped. Hopefully this is not a one-way route. Okay, I was just saying it would be great to have an inn. Yeah. So this is actually right across where I fell through the floor. Yes. Sorry, I just mocked the microphone. And Poochie cannot... Poochie. I'm gonna call him Poochie now. Cannot equip the punching glove. Okay. But I guess he can't be Poochie unless he skateboards. Okay. Right here, to the left is the floor that I fell through earlier. So I'm gonna try going up in the sky. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so this is where I fell through from the ceiling. Oh! If I could somehow get an enemy over here, I might be able to get through here. Or maybe the rock... Nope. there's nothing over there. Come on. Oh, thank you, Toad. Come here. I need an orange toad. Come back. Oh, come on. At least I think I need him. Yeah. Oh. Come on, come here. Nothing? Oh. Okay. Alright, I thought I was onto something there. But maybe not. So... I could fall through that floor again, but that just takes me to where I escaped from earlier. Maybe I should be less worried about the spikes. Because there could be something... Oh, come on. Maybe I need to hit down. I keep forgetting that. There were some areas earlier where the floor didn't punch through unless I was pressing down. Oh, yeah. I need to hit a hidden block over there. What's going on? Yeah, I think this is the part where I fell through the floor, but maybe I do need to go this... Well, that wouldn't have really mattered because the part to the right of that would have just led here anyway. So maybe this is the right way to go. And I just need to look more carefully for the hidden path. Check the ceilings too, just in case. So that path over there on the left is tantalizingly out of reach. This is a ladder for no reason. Doing the Poochie wiggle. What is this? The point of this person? Being in one spot, doing nothing. If I was smart, I would have written down which shops sold magic crystals. I did not do that. Other than the one at the entrance, which is super expensive. I think that this had what I... Yeah, we got one of each of those. I'm sure the Pit of Death might actually be the place I need to go. Or at least near. So here's this area again. shop with armor for sale. The wall on the left here looked pretty solid, but I'll check it just in case. Yeah, I think this has to be progress just because of how well they hid that path down to it. Nothing up there. Pretty sure I tried getting over here and there wasn't. Just kind of enjoying Poochie's firing animation there. What was in the shop? Punching glove. Already got it. Okay. This is the cat room that leads to the area with 4 locked doors. I'll wait a little bit on that. Still going turbo speed. Maybe I can get some more keys? Maybe? I'd much rather farm them here than down below. But maybe I need to stay at the end. I do have plenty of money, so maybe that's a good idea. Can't equip anything useful. Poison? Money? Cross? That probably didn't help me. Oh, that was weird. So sometimes the cross seems to kill enemies across... Oh, they probably just spawned. That's why they weren't killed by the cross. Maybe I do have to go down. Into the no room. It is kind of an ominous area. I would think there would be some kind of reward for coming down here. There was that shop that I found in the Pit of Spikes. Yeah, well, it's got that wand. Man. There's the inn again. Just need one key. Thank you. So the trouble here is I'm not actually sure how to escape from this region without a crystal, because it seems like it loops around to that spot where I fell through the floor. And then I don't see an easy way to get out if I wanted to save my progress. Although I'm sure I could get that punching glove again pretty easily now that I know where it is. Why are there two holes? Nothing up there. So this part up here is really... Well, granted there's a lot of suspicious areas, but this area really looks like maybe I need to utilize the enemy to move around, maybe? And he flew away. So maybe there's a hidden block somewhere in here. And away he went. Because why else would they give this character to you? Although maybe there was a room farther back that had something similar. Oh, no, I want to get in that little corner. It does seem to want to zoom all over the place. Well, I'll be trying this for the next half hour or so. Oh. Oh. It's kind of weird how... Does it just come back on its own, or do I control it somehow? No? Oh, it's regenerating. Oops. No, there's nothing over there. Nothing in here. Maybe it's more just to be annoying than to be a tool for platforming. Oh. Okay, now it's feeling less likely that this is progress. Although this room over here is kind of... It's weird that it's a different color tone. And there's some decoration in there that I haven't seen before. That's the other side of the room that had the shop. And I tried looking through the walls there, but didn't find a path. Let me try that again. Maybe I can get that wizard guy to come over there and... Well... So the lion and that skull guy... Man! Feels like there should be something through here. Oh. I see misery loves company at this point, I guess. Oh! Hi there. Well, that's what I was hoping for, but not the result I was hoping for. This really does feel like progress. But if I can't get through the wall here, and I can't get through the wall on the other side, I would either have to come up from below, which doesn't make sense because that's the cat room with all the keys. Although some of the cats jump, so I might be able to get up through the floor. It is kind of cool how they, like if you think about how limiting the controls and everything are, how much they kind of packed into this game. And I can't imagine the planning process that went out to route all these maze, hard to speak, maze-like areas and how they kind of interact with the different characters in different ways. Because yeah, if you were to get up through the ground, there would need to be a ladder or something, and I don't know if those necessarily show up when hidden blocks are uncovered. And the manual did mention something about paying attention to the background music and generally the decorations as an indication of which areas you should be in. I probably should have been paying a lot more attention to the music, but I think the backgrounds have been more or less consistent. And I don't see anything here, or at least I don't think I see anything that would have been specific to the other characters. Down is the pit of death, with no escape. At least I don't think so. Since I have pretty much no idea of how to get out, I might as well check out the pit of death again. Just to see... Oh, will this carry over? Well, it might, but I can't really see what I'm doing because I am invisible on my screen. I wonder if there might be something hidden up in these stalactites. Had to think real hard there as to which was the right word. Now, right now I'm playing through Elgato game capture. Next time I stream, or maybe right after this, I will experiment using OBS with the various tips you've given me, and I'm guessing that will provide a better viewing experience for me to see what's going on when my character is blinking. I do have another monitor, but it's basically yeah, it might make more sense to do like a complete pass-through of the video and watch that instead of trying to watch within the game itself. But I'll have to experiment with this again. There was some weird stuff going on when I was trying to stream from my Switch where it would pass through and then like only half display on the monitor, and like the signal would cut out here and there, and that might have been just me hooking up things weird, or I don't know. And that was with using this Elgato stream capture, so that's another thing I can try with OBS. Although for whatever reason the same setup on my PlayStation 3 captures, the capture looks fine in the Elgato. Yeah, I will say I did play through OBS. What was I doing? I don't think I was doing anything that required extremely good timing or very specific inputs. And I have to say, when I was probably in one of your chat segments, people were talking about how the Switch itself, when it's docked, has a little bit of input delay. But it's docked right now and it feels really responsive. I think the game is trying to tell me something with that bread. And when I was playing Panel de Pawn, it did seem a little bit delayed, but that might have been just a weird emulation aspect of the Nintendo Switch Online, which I'm sure is not well optimized. See, this room, there's many suspicious rooms, but this spike room with all these monsters hopping everywhere. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any... I don't have many Switch games. So I don't know that I would notice any delay. I do have a few other games for other systems, and some of them are like fighting games, so they have a few moves that are really specific, like frame inputs, that I could understand being quite difficult to pull off if the game isn't responding quite or refreshing quite as rapidly as it should be. I'm just going to dance on these spikes for a while. So one thing I thought was kind of cool about this, whatever, Namco Museum Volume 2, is that it had 4 different types of display settings. So right now it's on a dot by dot display, which is kind of technically the smallest viewing window, but the pixels are all very sharp and there's no shimmering going on when the screen scrolls. That's something I didn't really notice until I started watching YouTube or various videos and people kind of pointing out that can be graphical problems when you don't scale pixels correctly. So this is probably the smoothest viewing but smallest area, and then you can, if you want it extra wide zoomed out, you can do it stretched all the way, which looks kind of not great in my eyes, but I'm sure some people really dislike black borders. And then there's a few options that are kind of in between. Nothing in there. What was in here? Health and magic. This seems to be kind of a dead end for the moment, so I'll try going back to that green area, if I can remember how to get there. Maybe this was just a way to get that wand item from the shop if you really wanted it earlier. Get a few keys just in case. Pretty sure this is just a path to the shop and inn. Nothing there. Here's the green room. Probably is nothing up here. Oh, I managed to get all the way up. Don't think I can get any farther to the right there, and I don't think any of these monsters are going to jump. Okay. Now I'm a little suspicious of this path up here, because kinda what's the point unless there was unless there was a chest up there that I got earlier and now it's gone. Okay, I'm just gonna blame the input delay on that, even though I don't actually experience any delay. Come on. Nope. Okay, so there is a jumping frog. Oh, okay. There is a path up here. I probably should stay at an inn. And I've been wandering around a whole lot. Thank you. Not paying attention to where I was on my little hand-drawn map. Yeah, I can go back to the cat area. So yeah, this is a little bit I don't know how to say it without being cliche, but similar to the Dark Souls series where yeah, it's like you're watching a horror movie. No, no, not that way. So if you're kind of thinking methodically about the subtle clues that the game is trying to give you, then the hidden paths aren't really that cryptic to find. Although maybe later in the game it's gonna be nope, that's a shop. The inn's down here. Maybe later in the game it's gonna be much worse. So time will tell. And this will also help me keep track of where I am on the map. So I might have asked you this before, Quebs, but do you have much experience with graphic design software? And the reason I'm asking this is because there is another game I'm planning to play later. Well, probably much later. And it's got some, like a lot of in-jokes and references, and one of them is about how the spells in the game are modeled after, like, graphics. Oh, okay, cool. So this is another, like, way in the future type things, but I might make a compilation vid of all the explanatory text that the game gives you, and maybe you can help to okay, those are not real ladders. Let's try going up first, because I don't think I can walk across there. So maybe you would be able to explain some of the jokes. No? So I would need another key to get through there. Have I been through this section before? I was so excited about getting here that I did not do a good job of marking my location on the map. So I'm gonna hunt for keys a little bit more and yes. Okay, I'm right above the shop. Anytime you want to go away. And the Matic. Okay, so hidden path up, and I don't think I've been in that room at all. So that's in, oh, maybe I should get another key. Just one more key, please. Oh, I can see this being a real... Oh. I wonder if this will help. Go. Oh, it's just a full heal? Oh well. Time from... Oh, did those... Yeah, I need more keys. Maybe some more keys? Maybe not. Okay. Man. I should not have grabbed that, even though I stared right at it. Okay. 1, 2, and I should check for hidden paths. Oh! Okay. Yeah. Not sure if these things are hurting me or not. Okay. Did I miss something? Oh yeah, I did. Lots more locked doors. Let's check to the right. And hopefully there won't be any locked doors. Because I needed 2 keys to get to where I am right now. If I just sit on this... Oh, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Well, I'll check to the right anyway. Need keys. Okay. Shop. And an inn. In what may or may not be a dead end. And hopefully not a soft lock too, because of all those locked doors. How would I even get out? Okay. So either there's a way in through this side, or there's a way in from another screen. Oh, man, apparently I need to jump against... Okay, I've seen both those items before elsewhere, and I already have one of them. And this is much more out of the way than either of those shops, so... Whoops, wrong button. As if I wasn't playing the game for the okay. For the last several hours. You'd think I would know what the buttons are. Okay, which floor is that? Okay. Hidden pass. Up from the shop. For another shop and another inn. And like a bunch of treasure chests. I think I'm good for now. Except my magic's a little depleted. That's not an actual chest. Probably do need to get a magic refill. Wonder if I need to use that mimic to get up here. Okay. Could use a lot more keys. You'd think a treasure chest would drop keys. I have a feeling my map skills have failed me because I could have sworn this is a new room on my map reckoning, but this part here looks really familiar, like I came down from that ladder before. Alright, these guys are a lot harder to kill than I originally gave them credit for. Let's check over here just in case. Okay. That's a mimic. I have a feeling if I go down that ladder, it'll be a really bad one-way. So I'm gonna save that for later. Yeah. Hidden blocks galore. Not 100% sure why I'm doing this, because I think the other path up there is a lot objectively better, unless this is a real chest. Just clearing this out for... Oh, come on. I'm gonna guess I need to get to that chest, and it's unlikely that I would... Well, there is that ladder down on the bottom left. So let's... This was a mimic, right? Yeah. Maybe I should check the right side just to be safe. Make sure nothing I need over there. Mimic? Nope. Okay. I do kind of remember this floor and the many mysterious ladders to nowhere. And watch me not be able to get to that. Nee! Okay. How do I get there? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I believe this is boss time if I were to grab this. So I will give it a shot. I got plenty. Okay, I'm gonna give this one go, and if it doesn't go well, then... oh well. Oh. Very nice of it to spawn me into some fall damage. Thank you. Sweet. Okay. Thank you for the GGs. Time to save. Thank you. Oh, and I just noticed, you might be able to, like, protect your save slots in this to prevent, you know, accidentally, saving over the wrong page. Oops, no, wrong button.